All right, let's see if we can get this refreshed and actually get ourselves airborne here. We could lose the connection, of course, at any time because I've not had a chance to get up there and do a rewire on everything in here. So I'm not sure what's sputtering and puffing. Let me close a few windows here. Let's see. Okay, there we go. Good morning, everybody. Yeah, see, I don't really have a picture to put up, so let me see if maybe I could just go over here in less than 1 minute, join you guys this morning, and wish you all a happy Tuesday. Let me get over here. There we go. Will it? Will it? Will it? Will it? Let's see. The spinning circle of doom. Okay. All right. Here we go. Yes. All right. I'm here, Jeffrey, Jonan. Let me turn this down. I got Sam. Hey, Uber, Shamaj. Nice to see you, sweetie. Let me make sure I didn't miss anybody in here. Nathan, how you doing, sweetie? Nice to see you. A big special kiss for you. Hi, Tammy. Hello, Miguel, Jay Holly, Joan, Ann Smith, and Charlotte. Good morning to you. Mr. Z says working and listening. Mr. Z, keep your eyes on the road. Jackie Blue, how are you doing, sweetie? I haven't seen you in a hot minute. Let me get this thing here. All right, there we go. I think I'm all good to go here. Jay Money, good morning to you, sir. The finger, man, I could not believe it today. I'm not giving you guys the finger, okay? The finger of doom has once again reared its ugly head. The night before last, I got a magnifying glass. Hey, Goldie. Yeah, special kiss for you. Nice to see you, Goldie. And I examined the finger of doom here. You can see it has some purple around it again, okay? I examined my finger of doom and I noticed that there were like 4 or 5 like really micro skinny splinters, like almost cactus needle, really fine like cactus needle. Thank you, Joanne. Little like prickles of cactus needles. So I spent Sunday night digging them out, and I don't know, I guess I got things kind of re-inflamed here, but this thing has been such a nightmare. And it's just, I've never had something. I mean, it's embarrassing. It's rainy here today, Nathan. Yeah, you got 17.5 centimeters. Jeez. Yeah, I always notice, Jackie, when you're not around. Um, what are you going to tell people? People come up to you, man. I almost got my head chopped off. Right? I'm lucky I'm alive. I went through the windshield of my car. I went a year in rehab, or I broke 2 legs, and fell down 16 flights of stairs, or fell down an elevator shaft. And they're like, "And how are you doing?" Well, I got this finger that's really. I got the finger of doom, and they're like, "What the serious fuck are you talking about?" I just told you that I fell down 16 flights of stairs, right? Broke every bone in my body. When they picked me up off of the lobby floor, when I finally got down to the first floor, I was a I was a blob of jello that they picked up and loaded onto the gurney. Okay, now tell me about your finger and the trauma. Hey, Mousos, how you doing, Deb? Hey, Chronic, it's always the finger. But I tell you guys, I know Joanne, but it's all closed up. Soaked in peroxide twice daily. I tell you guys. This has been, hey Johnny, this has been the worst. And I've been in many fights, street fights, nightclub. I've been hit with chains. I've been hit with pipes in the head. I laid on the ground and somebody slammed me with a huge lead pipe on my. I mean, I've been in all kinds of gang altercations and stuff on streets, and almost got teeth knocked out and stuff like that. But I tell you guys, this has been a really debilitating thing. You don't know really how important or how many nerve endings are in a fingertip. You know, you go to feel things and your fingers are just loaded with millions of nerve endings, and anything that's a little out of kilter is going to drive you absolutely crazy. And that's what's going on. Oh, thank you, thank you, Chronic. I appreciate that, honey. I was yeah, listen, there's Glenda, you brawler. Glenda Robinson, thank you, Chronic. Glenda Robinson, I just call me stupid, okay? Young and stupid. Because I was on the short side, I always felt like I had to kind of over punch my weight, right, and always be tough and always be willing to engage in physical fighting or wrestling or whatever with people. And I didn't really care. I actually welcomed it when it was somebody really huge that I was engaging, because I knew I'd get my butt kicked. But I would get a little bit of respect for not backing down to people, and that was that was good. Yeah, some kind of brawler. You used right on, Joe Nansmith. I know that Mouse Toes, and I got on the Mouse Toes that said, remember, we rode your ass every day on that finger. Yes, you did. I did get antibiotics. I did get sulfide drugs so I wouldn't get the MRSA setting. I'm hoping this is just a little hump on the way, but I'll tell you. Okay, take care, Nathan. Love you, sweetie. Yeah, you get respect when you stand up against stuff, but this stuff, it's embarrassing if you tell people, man, it's debilitating. Oh, what's wrong? Are your feet like you recovering from brain surgery or whatever, man? What happened to you? Did you have a collapsed lung? No, I have my index fingers. my index finger is right. It's really painful, and they're like, "Oh, poor baby," right? I just fell down 16 flights of stairs, broke every bone in my body, a heap of jello, right, like a fucking jellyfish on the lobby floor. But you've got that poor little fingers bothering. Yes, it is. A couple nights I've been in tears, guys. I ain't gonna lie. How you doing, Sister Earth? Let's see. Joan Ann said, my house cleaners just left. I am loving to clean until the kids get home. There you go. Love me some Rosie says, almost had my thumb bitten off, so I know your pain's about the nerve ending and not being able to feel. Well, the problem is I could really mofo feel it, right? I mean, it just, the first time it happened, remember that thing was swelled up like a freaking watermelon, right? And the pain just radiated from that fingertip all the way up to my elbow. And it was like, how does that happen, right? And I was in absolute agony and tears. So I'm hoping. But honest to goodness truth, guys, I'm thinking about travel. I'm reconsidering. I haven't made any decisions. It's going to be a losing thing if I don't go. Well, if I don't go, then one of my channel sponsors here, very nice person, will and have their funds in their own pocket. So start 2020 off with a bang and not worry about it. So the other negative thing, and let me just say this too, this live stream could cut off at any time. We got rain again. Might be into, I don't feel like running my phone every time I do a hangout. If we go down, we go down. Yeah, thank you, Sister Earth. I'm just really surprised how painful a finger can be. And then I think to myself, well, you've been on this van build, sawing and cutting and hammering and splinters and your hands just don't stop. Right, they're just always in motion. They're vibrating with the saber saw. They're slamming with the hammer. They're using the stapler, to do panels and things like that. Probably does take heal. Love me some Rosie. It probably does, but I felt like I'm pushing. I got to really start to be careful. as we wrap up this van build, I'm really going to be depending more on Marshall to do some of the finesse things that have to be done. Yeah, I've been using a finger that really didn't get a good chance to hear. Yeah, chronic. It came back. It's you can see it. It's sort of puffing up again at the end. You can see some of the purple is started internally. So I don't know what that is, but it's a drag, you know. Yeah, looking forward to seeing me on the road. I will be on the road. I might be on the road tomorrow. The Spirit might move me later today, and then it'll be a nice surprise. I'd love to get the hell out of Dodge. You know why? Because it's raining again and overcast, and I know up on the high desert it's sunny and gorgeous and 70 degrees up on the high desert up there, right up there. So I've got to kind of take it easy on what I do. I called the doctor. My doctor suggested just splint it so it's immobile, so you can't bend it or move it. So I'm like, I can't do that, right? What if I have to itch, you know? Doctor's like, oh, really, you know? I know, tape it or band just to newbie. Yeah, yeah, I'm gonna have to have Marshall kind of pick up the. We're gonna have to really double time. By this point in time, he should have a lot of skills under his belt on this build, and we don't really have a lot more to do. I will be consistently gloved up. That's very important. Yeah, popsicle stick and tape it up. You know, you put that on top of a little bit of carpal tunnel, and then you have a recipe for nighttime neuropathy. But I do not complain, right? Because I think about that poor slob that fell down 16 flights of steps and ended up being a jellyfish at the bottom of the lobby, right? It's every bone broken and no hope of being out of the hospital and rehab for a month. Yeah. Jordan Blue said, wrap up the van, Bill, kick ass, pimp lights on head. Yeah, get out of there. Good afternoon, Bella Rose. Nice to see you, sweetie. Everything is all fine and dandy. Here, no fish gloves. No fish gloves. Yes, he has learned a lot from me. And hello, Linda Flanagan. Nice to see Bella Rose here, the Queen of Buffalo, and of course Jordan Blue, the Queen of the Ozarks down there. Nice to see you too. So I need to be careful. I can't stop action. I may or may not be taking off tomorrow. I just haven't quite decided. I'm going to wait till the last minute and kind of decide. There's alternate things that I can do over the next couple days. Everything from small day trips to you know, to Las Vegas, which I enjoy very much being a part of that. Hello, cute kitty. Carpal tunnel release surgery is the best thing. Yeah, I think that would be it. Hello, Vicky. How are you doing, sweetie? Happy Tuesday to you. Yeah. Good morning, Hop Frog. Maggie says, Rosie, I hurt my finger and my husband wants to pull it. Honey, it's time to contact a good divorce attorney. You have married a sadomasochist in life, okay? I couldn't even imagine somebody twisting this finger. But wouldn't you be, hey North Shore, wouldn't you be embarrassed? You get an injury like this and it's so small, but it has so cut into the quality of my life. It's phenomenal. You know, it's beyond belief. I've had a little touch of arthritis for a year or two. Big deal. Sometimes you get a real sharp pain if you turn a doorknob or something, and ooh, you know. But it comes not that often. Look at Jordan Blue. You want to see bodies falling down into the lobby of the Lux store. I hope I hope I am never in a hotel with an inside atrium when somebody does a swan dive. You know what I'm saying? I know, Vicky. I'm going to be really taking it up. No, you know what, Goldie? It's just this doggone finger, and you can see it's already swelling. I got that purple discoloration starting again, right? So, yeah, sometimes it's the smallest things. Hey, Vanessa, how you doing, sweetie doll? sometimes it is the smallest things that do hurt is my employee. And Alice has been busy here trying to get the house for. Oh wow, okay. I remember you had mentioned something. Hello, Harvey. You handsome, handsome dude. I remember you were telling me, Bella Rose. Are you moving to the Bahamas or something, honey? Remind me. Are you moving to Peru or Buenos Aires? Remind me what you're doing, Bella Rose. What you and Brad are doing. Yeah, the middle finger's fine. Operationally, it's still very good. Pickle says, I'm immobile right now due to a torn ACL and LCL. That's painful. That is painful. I know there's something still in it, Vicky, but you know what the doctor told me? You know, before last month, the doctor said we may have to open it up like a hot dog. And now the doctors told me it's all closed up, it's encapsulated. And don't worry, Rosie, the body should sterilize that and eventually just have it either wrapped up like a cocoon and out of the way, or you'll just have recurring, crap going on for the rest of your life. Okay, you're going to travel for a bit before we buy another. Hey, JK, the question is, Bella Rose, are you going to stay in the Buffalo area? That's the $1 million question. Yeah, the x-rays showed nothing, like the x-rays in my head, nothing. Right? Nothing in there. Vicky calls bull. Man, one time I'd like to get Victoria, Vicky, I don't even want to say, okay, when we meet, okay? Need I put it out there? Screw lifetime finger trouble. Yeah, it's a drag. Pigs in a James Dean, what's going on? Oh, you're staying up near the lake. Nice. Yeah, I got I heard you, Jordan Blue. I'm gonna take stuff seriously. I promise that 23KC. I couldn't imagine all the things you'd find inside. Yeah, nothing. They took an X-ray of my head last year. Nothing. Okay, nothing inside. No, nothing. Fitz, I drove a huge splinter, almost on a 45-degree angle into my index finger on my right hand. It went below the surface, so it was virtually indetectable, and it went to the bone. Well, it got so bad and inflamed one night, it puffed up to the size of like a porcupine, right? So I ended up seeking medical help. Eventually, the swelling went down enough that the end of the splinter revealed itself, and I pulled it out, and no joke, that thing was like 3/4 of an inch long. That thing did more damage to me than I can believe. When that had something in my toe, hurt, then healed, then it got it had part of a needle in it. Wow. Okay. So, whatever. The people say, Rosie, you're a pussy, just tough it out. Okay. Yeah, Harvey, x-rays showed nothing in my head. Good afternoon, Sandy. Nice to see you. Yeah, Splinter Nature's Needle, and we're working with some of this splintery 1/4 inch stuff. It's really it's a nightmare. Now I'm gonna check that. I'm not really sure about what's gonna come down with travel. I want to just make that a last minute thing, whether I'm gonna hit the road or not. So just stay tuned. If not, I'll probably do some smaller day tripping around. I mean, honestly, I do feel like Marshall's really seen nothing of this area at all. Is that your lube grabbing hand? Yeah, my lube grabbing hand. Yeah, I could get it. Hey, Ava, hello, how are you? Nice to see you. Yes, you could get gangrene. So I'm back on the antibiotic today, so we're going to see what happens. This might have just been re-triggered because I pulled those little micro splinters out of it, but it's really a nightmare. It really is. Now, I want to thank who's ever put me on the mailing list, whatever, for AARP. My mailbox, both email and in real life, is flooded with retirement community offerings and also places for cremation and, the end of life things like burial plots. So I want to thank everybody, right, for thinking of me. So, it's one of them wrote, we want you to make sure that you make an informed decision, Rosie. I'm not a troll, but at your advanced age, you need to start thinking about end of life arrangements for you, okay? Don't, you've already been a burden on family and society for years. Don't be a burden in death. So we have put you on the list to receive literature from many organizations so that you can make an informed decision about retirement communities, durable medical supplies you may need, wheelchair toilet seats and other things for your golden years. So, thank you for thinking of me. And I think to myself, it's really going to be wild when I do hit that retirement community. And I hope to God that there's still YouTube around, because I'm going to be uploading to YouTube until they take me out in a pine box. And in my last breath, I'm going to take that selfie stick, put that camera in that nurse's, that priest's, that attending doctor's hand, and ask them, please do not hit the stop button on this live stream until you see that whatever thing going into the flames of eternity on the conveyor belt, okay? That'll be game over for the Rosie girl. But absolutely awesome viewing for you, viral video to the very end, and a chance for all my detractors to get together with a final cheer and a hurrah that has finally come to an end. Yeah, they want your money. Yeah, bikinis in the 90s. That's right, Nocturnal. Sister Earth is good Lord. They're going to be worked up at the senior. Come on, man, you can do it. Oh, wow, I heard he's going down. He got down to 20. My grave is already paid. We have the suit picked. That's really nice, Fitz. That's the engineer in you. I like to freewheel it. I like to see what the family's going to do, right? Yeah. You got the waste management dumpster. Just throw just crate it up and throw it into the... Put it on somebody's fucking tomato garden. Next year, I will return as that tomato with the big tits in your garden out there. Yeah, that's right. What's up, Trigger Champ? Bergs will do what we all do. Bergs will make his way forward and create a being, a persona for being online. Okay? That's what Bergs, like all of us that have pioneered on live streaming and other things. Okay? You got to do your own thing. There's no gimmies. If you do content, people will watch. If you do stuff that people enjoy watching, they will come. They will enjoy the streams. Okay? You got to actually give people content, give people fun stuff to do. Okay? That's my best advice. I may be Vicky, I'm not sure. I'm not sure. You were the first that makes them institute a dress code. Could you imagine that? The families coming. What the fuck is that's Rosie. It'd be something like that in the movie Sunset Boulevard. Yeah, I know you. You used to be big on YouTube. Remember Gloria Swanson in Sunset Boulevard when William Holden said to her, "Yeah, I remember you. You used to be big, big on the screen." She says, "I'm still big. It's the screen that got smaller." Yeah, he used to be big on YouTube. Yes, I was. But it's YouTube that's gone downhill. Oh man, I love my North Shore, man. Don't ever ban my North Shore towing manager. I love my North Shore towing manager. I do. So we'll be doing some investigations. We may take some field trips to some assisted living facilities and let you guys be part of the process. GoFundMe for Rosie's cremation at the end. Get a nice little stainless steel urn. That small. It will haunt you forever. All right, thank you, Miguel. Hello, Kimberly Mack. James Dean, I would think that we're very much on track. James Dean, my friend in New Mexico, says, when is Marshall's departure? Has that not been determined as of yet? I really would like to be on the road by Valentine's Day. I have some commitments. Worst case scenario for me, and it's got nothing to do with the van because the van is just about wrapped up, and whatever happens, the van can be on the road. It's good. I only have to cut the panel for the bed, and the rest of the project, 90% of the stuff is done. Okay, so there's no excuse not to be able to hit the road on my part. The question is, I have to come back to Santa Rosa because Missy Jen has a appointment at UCSF, and I like to be with her. I've been at her side for 6 years. This will be the 6th year. With every step of the way with her treatments, every office visit, and I want to continue to be with her. So I got to be back here in early March. We'll see the doctor. She'll have her infusion scheduled, and then after her infusion, I'll be able to get on the road. I think in a more serious way. Yeah, I will enjoy it. Yeah, well, he's been up for quite a while. JJ, I had some other stuff I had to do this morning here, so. Yeah, I think that'd be fun to take a few field trips out to some retirement communities and yeah, see what they're like. Right, bingo night. Make sure that's going to cut the grade. Right, the age you've got to be to date Michael Jackson. Be 14. Bingo. Oh, that's right. He's not around anymore. Right. He's not around anymore. So we will see what happens. In the meantime, I'm being bombed with all types of literature. As people plan for my eventual removal from, the surface of the earth and once again become subsurface down in the dirt there. So that should be interesting. Butterbean recipes, thank you. I would like to prepare a dish with the, I want to eat them just straight up and see what they're like, okay? I'm not going to waste them. People say, well, I can't believe you didn't throw out the butterbean. Man, I mean, somebody gives you free food, man. What do I look like, a dummy? Don't answer that. But anyway, I'm going to eat all of this stuff. Okay, this is good fiber. This is good for what ails you here. So I am going to do something with them and start using them up. I may have I'll probably have a later night chat tonight. I did pick up a little beer, and thank you to those of you who have been concerned about my drinking. It is much appreciated. Okay. All right, I'm not an alcoholic. Hungry for burnt chicken and butterbean. I'm not an alcoholic. I'm a binge drinker. And I'm no longer a smoker, right? Day 21. No smoking. Think about it. Okay? Day 21. No smokes. All right. I'm what you call a binge drinker. I like to have 4 or 5 beers if I'm doing something, but beer is healthy. Butter beans are good with pepper. Butter beans are good for the heart. So, yeah, they're good. So I'm not going to waste. But beans and rice with baked chicken, simple and rib sticking. What do you guys think? We got Kitchen Stadium. It's probably going to be raining on Saturday, so Kitchen Stadium will be inside on Saturday. So we'll have to think. I might do nice meatballs. Make a nice Italian red sauce and make some meatballs and have a dinner. So that would be pretty cool. Made brownies with black beans is a healthy alternative. That sounds pretty good. That sounds pretty good. I'd be interested in seeing that. But I drink a lot. Yeah, thank you, Sister Earth. I didn't derive enough pleasure out of smoking. Okay, it actually, instead of stimulating me and making me enjoy it, it just debilitated my mornings. I got up, I felt like shit. You know, I'm in my panties. It's 30 degrees outside, and I have to go out with my morning coffee and have my morning smoke out there shivering, and I just didn't get enough out of it, and I really felt like it slowed me down. It didn't help me in life, so I didn't get the enjoyment out of it. We got Yasmin in here. Is Yasmin in here? Did I see Yasmin? Not sure. Let's see. Meatballs sounds good. Yeah, it's ridiculous for someone to say you're an alcoholic. But remember Joan Ann Smith on YouTube. There's always somebody to twist what was said, turn what was said, and make the narrative fit their own script on YouTube. Luckily, they are few and far between, and luckily, my channel's been around so long that when people hear something about Rosie O'Kelly, their natural instinct is to say, "Nah, that didn't happen. That must have been rehashed and re-engineered to be brought over here." And when they go investigate, they find it's true. Okay? Rosie didn't say that, or somebody else said that, and I'm supposed to take the heat for the stupidity that comes out of somebody else's mouth. Yasmin, how are you doing? Nice to see you. Nice to see you, sweetie. Steam caramelized and reduced. So people are gonna always say, smoker, you're drinking a lot and all that. Marshall hasn't been really any big deal. Hey, Vintage. I think it's more nerve-wracking to some of you guys than it is in real life. I do, you've seen I've called him a few times, and I don't. What really irritates me is if somebody tells me I can't do something. Okay, yeah, you can do something, but it's going to take some effort, and it's going to take some time, and it's going to take some learning. Okay. And you're going to have to commit yourself to making some mistakes. But at the end of it all, you're going to learn how to do something, okay? And you'll have a skill set. I don't like people that just say, I don't want to do it. Now I can understand Marshall says, hey, it's my home. It's not an experimental vehicle to be blasted into outer space. Okay, it's my home. So if I do the work, the quality may not be what I'm seeking at the end. If you do the work on my home, then it'll probably be pretty good. So I think that's the way that things are. Uber Goober, how are you? So you can have counseling session. How many people want to see me with Uber Goober tearing it up in the Northwest there? Wouldn't that be cool, huh? I'm gonna come over there and we're gonna make something, man. You know what, Goober? We're just going to tie on the drink bag one night and go live and just get drunk as the mofos and sing and have fun. How you doing, Cheryl? Nice to see you. We're going to sing. We're going to tear it up, honey. I'm going to bring you a teeny weeny bikini. We're going to get her done up there, okay? And then the next day we can't be responsible for the consequences, right? Shit happens in real life. So one of the people that I can't wait to meet in real life on YouTube. That would be cool. So, guys, I'm not sure about if Vegas is. I'm not going to make the Vegas decision till about 6 p.m. Tonight. If not Vegas, do some very light things around here and do some day trips. Problem is we got rain. The rain is now moved back into the area. Just a smoking, drinking, and chooching. I think there's a song in there somewhere. And that would be very good content. You know, I've always enjoyed watching Uber Goober a lot. She's got a very strong personality, and I like to think that we're alike in a lot of ways. Like we don't take everything too seriously on YouTube, and we understand that you do have to kind of be a tough. You got to kind of be a tough broad to keep pushing through on YouTube, and I like that. I like that. So it's what I really enjoy about her. So I think that would be very, very good content. Go to Oakland. Yeah, Oakland would be a nice chooch. That would be great. Wouldn't it be nice to meet up with Handsome Robert? Yeah, if Harvey says if I win the lottery tonight, Rosie, I'll be over. Harvey, I'll dress accordingly for the sharing of the prize. Harvey, watch Harvey win tonight. They'll hold you to your word. You're going to have some big money. Yeah, Baltimore always leads the nation in STDs. Okay, it's right up there in murders. It's right up there in STDs. It's a very captivating city. Okay, you guys already knew that because you were with me last summer when I was rolling through Baltimore. Okay, there were good parts, bad parts, and then really horrific parts of Baltimore. Okay, yeah, it's the Fake Berg Show. Hello, took a Viagra. Wish you were here. Took a Viagra. You know, I haven't had to ever take a Viagra. I'm just saying, ladies, just bear that in mind. Okay, as I hit the road. Yeah, get a hold of yourself. You'll feel better. Harvey's like, only 14 million pounds tonight. You got to start doing scratchers, right? Hey, Beach, how are you? The other thing, I'll be honest with you guys, I'm not, trip sponsors are great, but they don't cover everything with travel, nor should they do that, and I'm thinking of bigger prizes now for travel coming up, and maybe trying to keep my resources intact as much as I can. I'm not at retirement age yet. I mean, I'm retired, but I'm not collecting. I'm getting a small thing from Sutter. It was what they call a graduated pension, but it's very small right now. Okay, because that's fine. I'm looking for. I don't spend a lot of money. It was great, but what I'm saying is I want to be awful cautious with. I don't want to just blow money out willy-nilly on stuff. I want to make sure that it's going to be worth it to people. In other words, maybe my mood's not the best. Maybe my health at that moment, bing, with the finger, whatever, may not be the best. And why waste that, right? Why not use that for something that could be really awesome? I'll buy you an RV. Yeah, give me an RV. Woohoo! Vicky's like, woohoo, Rosie. So, laughing hard. That's enough for me, Jen. Even a cool £1,000,000 would do fine for me. Trip sponsor, somebody that's indicated to me beginning last year that they enjoy supporting the travels that I do here on the channel. And they're nice in the way, and there's several of them, and you're thinking Sandy Callie. Yeah, she's been very kind. But there's actually about 4 or 5 people that are extremely kind. They're well-to-do, and they enjoy YouTube. And they enjoy especially the street streams that I do, okay? The other stuff they don't really care about. The metal detecting, the bikini baking, all that, they like to see Rosie on the streets encountering people, and they're willing to provide funds to make those kind of things happen. And I'm very grateful for that. But I'm also a person that's not about taking anything for granted on YouTube. So you know, if I'm not 100% up to snuff, if I'm not feeling it, then I don't do it just because there's some sponsors. Yeah, money. I don't spend. The heck? Am I being swatted? Swatted by Georgie? Huh? How you doing, Four Scores? Boy, that was a fast trip. Huh? It's murder out there. So that's what a sponsor is, a trip sponsor. You like the? I know you like the Oakland chooches. They're a lot of fun. I don't want to chooch in the rain. And the problem is, if you look at the weather forecast, it's really up and down. The weekend's going to be raining. I really want to be up at the high desert, right? I really want to be on the road to Las Vegas. So we shall see. You know, how you doing, Amy? Nice to see you. We'll see if we pull that off or not. I'm also dreading. I got to rewire the whole Rancho's Wi-Fi system here. At least the drop feed coming into the place. I'm not looking forward to that little mission. So we shall see. But whatever I do, I'm going to take it real easy. Harvey's like, I'll be the new Norm F. Yeah, I hope Norm's okay. I heard he locked himself out of his YouTube channel. Been there, done that, Norm. Don't feel bad about it, my friend. I know you're watching me up there in Canada, but don't worry about it. Shit happens, right, Jen? Yeah. All right, let me just think. Do I have anything else I wanted to talk about this morning? I don't think I do. I do want to take Jen out. I'm taking Jen out tonight. I don't know. I just had the urge. I said, Jen, I want to take you out to, you know, we haven't gone out to dinner. I said, Jen, I want to take you out to dinner tonight. Pick your favorite place and we'll go. So I'm going to be taking her out tonight. So I will probably see you guys on a later hangout tonight to have a little bit of fun. It might be, I don't know if you guys want the McNamara or you want to have more of a general chat. You know, I'll let you guys weigh in on that. Patty's Perspectives, you just came in as a troll today. It's the first time you've appeared on the channel, so good luck getting traction on that. So anyway, we'll see what the spirit moves. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens for tomorrow. You might get something on the road or not. We shall see. As it is now, I'm going to get that changed up. I think we're going to do a little bit of a workshop cleanup today, which is easy. 99 cents. Yeah, that's back again, huh? 99 cents. Woo! There it is, 99 cents, anything. So I think, why not videos eating anymore? We decided to take a break, Linda. We did 150 restaurant reviews, 150 reviews, plus more than 50 on the road for a total of 200 reviews. I wanted to, number one, financially, when I retired, I can't afford to do that amount of eating out every week like that anymore. Okay, I'm going to be honest with you guys. I'm not crying poor. I'm fine. Okay, that's number one. And number two, to give it some time and retool Friday Night Foodie so it becomes a real low-end eating experience. Like, how low can you go for and still get some decent food? So that will be starting up in the springtime, whether I'm on the road or at home. Okay, it's fine. Patty's Perspectives. It's the first day that you showed up here. Okay, and you know, I'm not a dummy when it comes to the trolling of YouTube. Okay, nobody would come in here would ask that question. It doesn't even fit the context of what's going on right now. Is that the real Bergs or is that the Is that the real one? The real deal? Okay, checking on impeachment. They were crazy. We always got to ask, is that the real one on there? Oh, it's a fake. Okay, the fake birds. Okay, fake birds. Okay. Anyway, guys, I am going to roll out. Remember, every comment is always in context in here, and you have to sort of be as smart as the person that's sitting in the chair. Okay, and I've seen a lot over the years. So, all right, guys, I am going to head out now and get to work. I might be on the Murphy channel. I don't know if people like to see a shop clean up or not, but we've got a lot of cleanup to do. Take advantage of that today. Get together with Marshall and see about travels or whatever. Love you guys. Thanks for being a part of the show today, and we'll see you soon.